Hi once again. Good evening with DJ Ray here from Langkawi. How are you tonight? So today we are going to learn Lesson 3, Lesson 2, Part 3. So once again I would like to say hello to our special viewers from Vietnam, from India, from Mexico and the rest of the world, especially also from Langkawi and Malaysia. Apa khabar? Okay, tonight we are going to learn about past tense for the third party or the third part, okay? And it is about non-verb. Have you heard of this term, non-verb? This is a term that I formulated myself or ourselves. It is to say that there is no verb in the sentence. For example, if you want to say I hear, you cannot say I hear. You must use a verb. Let's see, how do you use this one? And tonight we are going to learn about simple versus non-verb. So can we continue with this video? First of all, what is a non-verb? There are three things that you can consider. Okay, we stop there for a while. There are three things you can consider. They are not verb. They are adjective. It means if it is sweet, there is no past tense for sweet. Agreed? If it is sour, there is no past tense for sour. Also, preposition in, no past tense for such word. And if you are a student, there is no past tense for student. But you need to use a verb to support the sentence. For example, it was sweet. It is sweet. For present and past tense, it was sweet. So we can continue and let's take a look. Here is an example. This is a past action. Example, how was the ice cream? You see, she was eating the ice cream. And the answer is it was sweet. So you cannot say how the ice cream, and you cannot also answer it's sweet. You need to support with a verb to be. In this case, you use the words. You will use the word was. Okay, let's take a look at another example. How was the coffee? If you had a coffee before in the morning, you would say it was sweet. It was bitter in this case. It was great. What else? It was good. It was delicious. Okay, let's take a look at another example here. Pardon me. How was the service at this restaurant? If it was poor, then you would say it was poor. In this case, you can see the service was great, or you can shorten it with a pronoun. It was great. And how was the setting of the restaurant? Can you try? It was beautiful. Okay, let's see another example. Okay, here is the first example. We show you a preposition. You cannot say I at a birthday party. You will use was to support the sentence is a past tense. I was at a birthday party. And look at the question, where were you yesterday? You still need to use the word were. You cannot say were you yesterday. That is a very, very bad English. Where were you yesterday? The answer is I was at a birthday party. Can we continue with another example? Here is another example of preposition. Where were you? Were you on a boat yesterday? Look at the picture. It is not a boat. So the answer is no, I was in the train. How to say no for the boat? No, I was not on the boat, but I was in a train. Another example. Here is an example of a simple past tense versus non-verb. Look at the first two. What did you do yesterday? Look at the word did. It is supported by the word do. So what did you do yesterday? And you can answer, I went for climbing. Where is the past tense verb? It is went. But the bottom one, how was it? So you have to use the word was in order to support the sentence. So how was it? The answer is it was fun. Do you understand now? Okay, let's go on with another example. If you were at a restaurant yesterday, so we can ask here, what did you drink or what did you have? You can also say, I had a strawberry shake or I drank a strawberry shake. And how was it? So the second part is about adjective. You need to support once again with the word was. It was delicious. Let's take a look at another example. Say for example, when you were a kid. This is an example of a noun. I was a chef before. Look at the kid. He was a chef before. Okay, when you can support with two other sentences. When he was a kid, he was funny. Take a look. The first one, you use was because a chef is not a verb. So, I was a chef or he was a chef. And we tell another story here. When he was a kid, you see the word kid? It is another example of a noun. So you need to support with the word was. He was a kid. And he was funny. What is funny? Funny is an adjective. So again, you need to support the sentence using the word was. He was so funny. We continue with other examples. Okay. Let's take a little look at this one. A revision. Here is a simple. You see again, where did you go? Did is supported by go, and when you answer, I went. Went is a past tense. And if you want to answer no for a simple, I didn't go. Look at the word didn't. There must be another word, another simple verb to go with it. I didn't go anywhere. Now another example for the non-verb. Let's continue with this video. Here is a non-verb. You cannot use did. You must use were or was. Why did we use were here? Because we are using you. Were you happy? What else? Were they happy? Okay? Were with you and they. And were you in the room? Were you a student? There are three examples there. One is adjective happy. Second one is preposition in. And the last one is example of a noun. Where were you a student before? Let's see what are their answers. Possible answers for this one. Okay, were you happy? The answer is I was happy. Were you in the room? I wasn't in the room. If you were in the room, you will say I was in the room. Let's see another example. Okay, question and answer. Where were you? Take a look at the picture now. Where were you? Can you answer? Restaurant. Huh? What did you do? Eating. And we can ask about the bread. How was the bread? Nice or not nice? Let's take a look at the answer. What can you answer with this one? Where were you? I was at the restaurant. What did you do? I had my lunch, or I ate my lunch. I took my lunch. There are three ways to explain eating. I had, I took, or I ate. And about the bread, how was it? It was nice. I hope it has clarified many things to you tonight. Let's see whether we have another example after this. No more example for tonight. So that's all the time we have for tonight. Thank you once again for watching. Hasta la vista from Mexico. Shukriya for India. Terima kasih Indonesia. Assalamualaikum. Jumpa lagi.